Facebook just rolled out an update called Andromeda earlier this year, and most people still don't know about it. But here's the thing. I've been preaching creative is king for 5+ years on YouTube ads, and Facebook just forced everyone to play by the same rules I've been teaching this whole time. And the advertisers who were already thinking this way, they adapted overnight. The ones who weren't, they're bleeding cash right now. Let me ask you this. Have your Facebook ads felt off lately? Maybe your CPMs have been creeping up. Maybe your cost per lead isn't what it used to be. Maybe you're spending more to get the same results. You're probably thinking or thought it was just you or the market or Q4 competition. But here's what I've been learning in my mastermind and what I'm seeing inside my clients' ad accounts right now. It's Andromeda. And the crazy part, this update dropped back in April. But most people are just now feeling the effects. Why? Because Facebook rolled it out slowly. They tested it, they refined it, and now it's fully live. And if you're still running ads the old way, you're done. This is from Meta's own engineering blog. They announced something called Andromeda, a complete overhaul of how Facebook's algorithm distributes your creative for your business when you advertise on their platform. And if you're still running the 3 to 5 creatives a month like you used to, that's enough testing, right? You're gonna get left behind. My name is Moncada. I run adspend.com. We've spent over $100 million on ads in the past 5 years. And if you've been following me, you know I've been saying this for years, okay? Creative is king. Creative strategy is the most important thing. Creative does the media buying, not the media buyer. In fact, it's easy to be a media buyer when you have good creative. In fact, I have a philosophy I teach all my clients. 80% of your success when it comes to YouTube ads comes down to your creative. And 80% of your creative success comes down to your hook. That's been my framework for 5+ years. You can go back and watch my content on my YouTube channel. You'll see me say that exact same thing because we've spent $100 million+ proving that works. But here's what just happened. Facebook is catching up to what I've been teaching you all along. But here's where it gets interesting. It's not just about good creative anymore. It's about creative volume and the volume of creative you're actually testing. And that's what most people are missing right now. Okay, so what is Andromeda exactly? In simple terms, Facebook's algorithm now demands creative diversity at a scale you've never had to produce before. Here's what used to work. You can film 3 to 5 ads per month, find a winner, scale it by adding more budget, rinse and repeat. That playbook is dead. Here's what's happening now inside my clients' accounts and what I'm hearing from other advertisers in my mastermind and seeing in my network of what other people are saying. Some people are saying you need 10 to 20+ new creative variations per week just to maintain scale and profitability at scale. I've heard people testing 100 creatives per month with this new update. And when I first heard these numbers, I thought, that's insane. Most coaches and agency owners just literally can't do that. You don't have a creative team, you don't have a production studio maybe, and you're probably filming ads on your iPhone in your office because it's easy. So here's what I recommend instead. And this is what we're doing with our clients right now at adspend.com and seeing and teaching our clients inside of our mastermind to do for theirs. 15 diverse ads per month, not 50 per week, not 200+ per month, just 15. But here's the key. They have to be truly diverse. Not 15 hook variations where you just change the first 5 seconds and then leave the body the same. Not 15 tweaks to the same ad edited in a different way, but it's the same exact script. 15 completely different reasons to buy. Look, I'll be honest with you, okay? When I was running YouTube ads for Dean Graziosi, we tested over 125 different ads for one of his offers, and we were running multiple. His Millionaire Success Habits book funnel. 125 different ads for a $7.95 free book funnel. And at that time, I thought that was normal. I thought everyone did that. But then I started working with other clients and I realized most people test 3 to 5 ads and call it a day. And to be clear, this is what we've helped our clients launch with every single time over the past 5 years. And it's worked on YouTube. But this is also what's preventing them from scaling, keeping this same belief. You see, the top 1% of advertisers always have been testing more creative than everyone else. They just do more stuff. They test more than you ever will. And Andromeda didn't change that. It just forced everyone else to now have to catch up. And if you've been following me, you already know this again, because I've been teaching this on YouTube for years. But now Facebook is playing by those same rules, and it's actually good news for you and for me. Because if you've been watching my content, if you've been implementing what I teach you on YouTube ads, you're already ahead of 90% of advertisers and most likely your competition, because they're not watching this YouTube video. You just need to apply the same philosophy to Facebook. All right, so here's your action plan. I'm gonna give you the exact framework we're using right now with our clients and that we're adapting to inside of our mastermind. Step 1, understand creative diversity. Okay, remember my philosophy. 80% of your success comes down to your creative. And 80% of your creative success comes down to your hook, the intro, what you say in the very beginning of the ad to qualify or disqualify the audience you want to attract. But with Andromeda, it's not just about having a great hook anymore. It's about having a great hook that calls out your ideal audience, speaks to them throughout the entire copy, says exactly who it's for in the actual copy on the headline, the description, and your landing page copy as well. And it's also about having 15 different hooks that speak to 15 different reasons for that ideal prospect to buy. So for example, let me give you one that's practical. Let's just say you're selling dog food, for example, right? Who doesn't love dogs? Most people would film one ad about healthier dog food and then create 10 hook variations. Is your dog food killing your dog? The number one ingredient vets don't want you to know about. 3 signs your dog food is toxic. That's not diversity. That's the same message with different packaging. It could work, but here's apparently what the Andromeda now update wants you to see and wants to see from us. 15 different reasons to buy, okay? Healthier ingredients, shinier coat, more energy, longer lifespan, better digestion, fewer vet visits, happier dog, grain-free potentially, vet recommended, made in the USA, organic, allergy-friendly, weight management, puppy-specific, senior dog formula. And here's the cool part. You can mix and match all of these to make even more different variations of ads for you to test. Each of these is a different ad, basically. Different hook, different body, different CTA, different angle completely. That's diversity. And I know if you're like me, you're like, dude, this is a lot. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to keep up with this. Well, here's the reason why it works, okay? Andromeda's algorithm is apparently now hyper-targeted at matching specific messaging, again, to specific micro audiences, okay? It's not just showing your ad to dog owners, it's showing the shinier coat ad to people who've searched for dog grooming products. It's showing the fewer vet visits ad to people who've recently visited a vet's website. The algorithm is doing the targeting for you, but only if you give it diverse creative to work with. This is exactly what I've been teaching on YouTube ads for years. Step 2, you want to brainstorm 30 reasons to buy, okay? Sit down with your team, open up a Google Doc, write down every reason someone would buy your product and service. And here's the real secret sauce. You just need to use AI to do this. You might not even have a team. In fact, you might not just be you on your team. But you want to write down not features, but reasons. What pain does it solve? What desire does it fulfill? What transformation does it create? Okay, what objection does it overcome? Get to 30. If you can't get to 30, your offer just isn't strong enough, or you just don't have enough sales calls or customer complaints or reviews about why people actually wanted to buy from you. So you want to lean into that. Okay, get to 30. It's pretty easy. You just got to work your brain a little bit or do some research. Step 3, you want to pick the top 15. You want to rank them by what your best clients say in their testimonials or when they fill out your surveys. What objections come up most on sales calls? This is why you got to record those sales calls and don't post them publicly. What's worked in past ads? And use AI to analyze your sales calls and organize this for you, and then leverage this to your advantage. For example, I have a sheet with all my sales calls that I'll put right here, just scrolling down, that I've had over the last few years. You best believe I've had AI give me these answers already. Step 4, create 15 unique ads. Each ad gets a unique hook, the first 5 seconds. Remember, 80% of your creative success comes down from this: a unique body, aka the story and education, and a unique CTA, aka the offer you make. Don't just change the hook, change the entire ad and mix and match. Pro tip, this is where AI becomes your unfair advantage. We just launched, for example, our ad spend AI software specifically to solve this problem. Because creating 15 unique ad scripts per month is a lot of work. I had a friend reach out to me the other day when I posted about this update, and he was like, dude, I read your copy and I was like, there's no way I'll run ads on Facebook if that's what I have to do. And I said, dude, you're right. This is exactly why we invented Ad Spend AI, because it helps you generate these scripts in minutes instead of hours, without a copywriter, without a huge expensive team in-house that you're paying. You plug in your offer, your audience, and it spits out 10 diverse ad scripts, all with unique hooks, bodies, and CTAs specifically designed to your unique audience, and then you just film them. And by the way, what's coming next is an AI avatar and image generator and video generator using these new AI tools, so you don't even have to film them if you don't want to. This doesn't just work for Facebook, by the way. This works for YouTube ads too. We've trained this software on the last 5 years and $100 million plus in ad spend for high-ticket service-based businesses specifically. It's trained to help coaches, course creators, and agency owners and create their entire marketing ecosystem within minutes. It's one simple and easy-to-use tool versus piecing together other AI tools like Claude or ChatGPT or Grok. No hate to them, but we designed this for a reason. We designed this so that you can create new ads, new VSLs, emails, text, landing page copy, application questions, even YouTube videos to improve your reputation online and build long-form content organically to get more inbound leads, and even short-form content fast to keep up with this new demand. If you're interested in this, just DM me the words Ad Spend AI on Instagram and I'll send you a link to get access immediately. Step 5, launch all 15 ads at once. Don't drip them in, launch them all in the same campaign, okay? Let the algorithm test them. Let them find the winners of the 15. You're not the media buyer anymore, the creative is. That's how it should be. Step 6, rotate every 30 days. After 30 days, kill the bottom 5 performers, create 5 new diverse ads. Keep the top 10, add 5 new ones, rinse, repeat. This is the new game. And again, this is all subject to change. This is just what I've seen to work the best after taking all my findings, not just from my clients, but from my mastermind members and from their clients, and what other people are saying to me that are also well respected in my network and my industry. And the people who have adapted to this, okay, the ones I'm just talking about right now, their campaigns are lasting longer, their CPMs are stabilizing, and their cost per result is improving. Why? Because when one ad fatigues, the algorithm just rotates to another diverse message, doesn't have to start from scratch. This is exactly how YouTube ads have worked for years. I've had clients run the same YouTube ad for over 2+ years, and even one that's lasted 3+ years, because the creative was so good and the targeting was so specific and the offer was evergreen. But the ones who scale the fastest, they're testing new creative every single month. Facebook just made that mandatory. And honestly, I think it's a good thing, because it forces you and I to get better at advertising. It forces us to get better as admin at the one skill that actually matters in advertising, okay? Creating compelling creative, not media buying, not targeting hacks, not budget optimization, and all the stuff that you obsess with that probably doesn't actually matter. Trust me, I get this a lot on calls where I'm like, dude, your creative sucks. It's the creative, okay? That's what I've been teaching for 5 years. And now Facebook is forcing everyone to learn it. Look, I'm going to be real with you. If you're still running 3 to 5 ads a month, you're not gonna make it, okay? Andromeda isn't going away. This is the new normal, all right? And here's the brutal truth. Your competitors are already adapting. They're already producing more creative. They're already winning in the auctions. And every day you wait, you fall further behind. But here's the good news. Most people won't adapt. Like my friend who said, I'm never gonna run Facebook ads after that. Most people will keep doing what they've always done, and they'll blame the algorithm. They'll blame Facebook. They'll blame their media buyer, and they'll quit. You're already seeing it, which means there's a massive opportunity for the people who do adapt. The ones who embrace creative volume, the ones who leverage AI systems, the one who understands that the game has changed and to change with it. That's who wins in 2026 and beyond. That's who wins in the future of AI and advertising. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, Brian, I get it. I need to produce more creative. I need to adapt to Andromeda, but I have no idea where to start. Let me tell you about the Admin Mastermind. This isn't a course. It's not a coaching program. It's not a Slack group where you post questions and hope someone answers. It's a mastermind, okay? And there's a reason why I'm so obsessed with masterminds. I've invested over $365,000 in masterminds over the last 7 years. Sam Ovens, Cole Gordon, Jeremy Haynes, Roland Frazier, you've seen the videos on my YouTube. You've seen my journey over the last few years. And I can trace every major breakthrough in my business back to one conversation, one insight, one connection I made in a mastermind. When I was 23 years old, I joined my first mastermind. I was broke. I was scared. I didn't know if I could afford it, but I paid the $24,000 anyway. And on the first event that I attended, someone told me, Brian, stop trying to build your fitness stuff and start a YouTube ads agency. You help people like Dean Graziosi. Everyone in this room needs what you do. And at the time, I didn't want to hear it, but I listened and I ran with it. And 5 years later, I've built a multi-7-figure agency. I've made over $7 million online. I've worked with some of the biggest names in this entire industry because that one conversation, that one idea, that one light bulb moment changed my life. And that's what masterminds do. They compress time. They give you access to people who've already solved problems you're facing. They give you the insights you can't Google. But here's what most people don't understand about masterminds. The future of this industry is masterminds. AI is making courses obsolete. ChatGPT can teach you anything for free. YouTube has unlimited content. Information is commoditized and should be free. But you know what AI can't replace? Human connection, real conversations, and in-person experiences. That's what the Admin Mastermind is built on. That's why I created this in the first place. We meet in person. We've done events in Dublin, Miami, Arizona, Hong Kong, New York City, and we're planning more cities in 2026. And when you're in the room, you're not just learning tactics, you're building relationships, you're making connections, you're having breakthroughs. The light bulb continues to go off and you see how to scale strategically. We just wrapped up our last event 2 weeks ago in Medellin, Colombia, and we had members fly in from the UK, from Dubai, from Malaysia, from Thailand, and you know what we talked about? All things scaling and adapting to new updates just like these. We talked Andromeda. We talked about YouTube. We talked about AI. We solved problems together in real time, and that's what you're missing if you're trying to do this alone. Here's what we focus on in the Admin Mastermind. Number 1, AI-powered business building. We use AI to help you build a business by design, a business that supports your ideal lifestyle, not consumes it. We're not just teaching you how to run ads. We're teaching you how to leverage AI to create more creative faster, how to automate your fulfillment, how to scale without burning out. The Andromeda update, we've been talking about this the last few weeks. We've been testing diverse strategies to keep up with this, and we've been sharing what's working in the accounts in Slack in real time to make sure everyone else is on top of it, because that's what masterminds do. You get the insights before they become common knowledge. Number 2, ads and creative strategy. Remember my philosophy, 80% of your success comes down to your creative. 80% of your creative success comes down to your hook. Inside the mastermind, we break down winning ads together. We actually review ad accounts in real time to analyze what's working and what's not. And we help you, we game plan, and we create a customized plan for you and with you to make sure you continue scaling profitably. You're not doing this alone. You're doing it with a room full of people who are also solving the same problems as you. Number 3, in-person collaboration. This is the part that matters most, okay? When you're in a room with other coaches and agency owners who are all building real businesses just like you, magic happens. You're not consuming content. You're solving problems together. You're brainstorming. You're holding each other accountable. Remember, this isn't a typical course or coaching program. Masterminds are not that, where you just consume a bunch of content. It's about community and collaboration. You're building friendships with people who also get it, just like you. Because let's be real, most people in your life don't understand what you're building. They don't get why you work 12 to 16-hour days. They don't get why you're obsessed with ads and funnels and creative strategy. But the people in this mastermind, yeah, we get it. That's the power of community. Like Jordan, for example, who went from $30K in his agency to over $150,000 a month in a year after joining. Or Wayne, who doubled his revenue and built an A-player team. Or Marianne, who launched a $16,000 back-end offer after attending our Dublin event and is now pushing $200,000 months in her coaching business. These aren't just case studies. These are real people in the mastermind right now. Now look, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. This isn't cheap. right? The Admin Mastermind is a premium experience. The Admin Mastermind does cost money, okay? We host our events in super beautiful locations, and sometimes we even bring in guest speakers that are friends or clients of mine that are in my network in real time. We go to Michelin star restaurants. We drink fresh Guinness at the Guinness Storehouse in Dublin, Ireland. We even went to Conor McGregor's Irish pub in the middle of Dublin, Ireland. And we celebrate on yachts in Miami, at least sometimes. This is the lifestyle that you're building towards. This is what we dream about, to have fun while we're doing amazing things for people. And if you're not ready for that, that's okay. Keep watching my content, keep learning, keep growing from the outside. But if you're someone who's ready to go all in, if you're ready to invest in yourself at the highest level, if you're ready to be in a room with people who are building real businesses and making real money, then click the link below to apply. Fair warning, we don't accept everyone. The mastermind is specifically for coaches and agency owners who are already doing at least $30,000 a month and are ready to scale to $100,000 a month in profit, not revenue. We're not chasing vanity here. We're chasing sanity, which is profit. So if you're just starting out, this isn't for you yet. But if you're ready, okay, you can also DM me the word mastermind on Instagram and tell me about your business, tell me what you're struggling with, and tell me why you want in. My AI booking bot will qualify you for me, and if you're a fit, he'll send you the offer docs. You can start the application and join if you're a good fit. I'll see you in the next video. I hope this video was helpful, and if you want to see another one, click this video right here. Cheers.